Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me wish a warm and a happy new year for all of the viewers and the patrons. As a part of sequel for goals and aims, let's take much further. Let's try understanding how exactly it helps for one not to cross the boundaries or his or her limitations. First of all, the goals and aims that are set are meant to be understood that his or her mental thinking or the attitude or behavioral changes start happening. The reason is, let's say my goal and aim is to harm someone in life. Of course that will not happen. Harm someone, or by hook or crook I want something to happen. What will happen is our subconscious mind or conscious mind starts taking that, and it doesn't understand right or wrong there. Let's say the other side of it. My goal and aim is to achieve and get that thing done in a proper and systematic way. You have kept that. That's when the positive thoughts start coming into mind. The moment you start saying, by hook or crook I need that. Ladies and gentlemen, understand that our mind or this brain takes that signal in its subconscious or conscious mind. Think about it. That is the reason why people say, when you think about aims or goals or aims, be it long term, be it short term, take some time, plan it out, think about it, make it short term, middle term and long term. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very important point which most of us forget, and this is what is happening in the current century, wherein not every one of us are understanding this. That is the first part of it. The second part of it, whatever students that I see, maybe between 0 and 10 years, they are able to understand how to plan their goals and aims. You know what is that one difference that these kids, current generation kids, and we were missing, or we are missing? We have been cultivating one very bad habit of thinking that goals and aims are, something wherein, you think for that spur of a moment and you go ahead. That's not the way current generation is thinking. It is thinking both short term, mid term and long term. The point is, when you start thinking this way, that's when you start having your goals and aims in a legitimate way. When I say legitimate, it means going in a right direction. It doesn't go in a tangential direction. That's when this success of one person succeeding in his or her goals or endeavors becomes at least to 80% or 90%. Not everyone reaches 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Let's be honest on that. Not every one of us are perfect. As Swami Vivekananda says, if you are at least passing on that passing mark of character or attitude in terms of goals and aims, aim setting. When you set your goals and aims, that's when one can say whether you have passed in your character or attitude. Think about it. It's very important point for one and all. For one and all. If I really flip through history, if I go back by connecting the dots from front to back, rather than connecting from back to front, that means future to present and present to future, present to past, past to present, present to past. There are only two ways that one can think. One is past to present and other is present to past. Basing on these, if you really look at, most of us fail on that. Not every one of us have that, thought going on a right direction. And that's where the psychology of a human being plays a key role. And this is where, most of the individuals fail. And very importantly, you will come to understand the true definition of freedom. It's not like, what is currently happening is this word called freedom or free will of speech is being replaced by freedom and free will of misbehaving. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very harsh point and one needs to understand this. Not every one of us are able to understand this. This I have understood very late. Though one may say that, sir, you are speaking so big words and all. Have you ever done it? Yes, I have committed this mistake. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. If you are able to understand the true meaning of freedom and free will of speech, then your goals and aims and their trends will definitely fall in place. If not today, tomorrow. And remember one thing, Rome was not built in a day. It was built over a period of time. Likewise, if you ask me, you may say that, sir, how are you able to communicate in English with a respectable language? It did not happen in a day's time, ladies and gentlemen. I was an utter failure in English. I used to fail in English. Even today I say I am still learning. I am able to speak respectable English. My communication skills are in place. I can say in place. I wouldn't say they are, at the highest level. But I can communicate. So think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Always think about how well you are defining the word called freedom and free will of speech. And if you are replacing it freedom instead of freedom, and free will of speech is being replaced with free will of illegitimate thoughts, then, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. It's high time. Have a nice day ahead. Stay blessed. Have a blissful life. May the Guru's grace be with all. Again, I wish a wonderful, happy new year. These new years do come till this universe exists or multiverse exists. But every year we keep on updating ourselves. Our numbers keep on adding. What is that one maturity or one good thing that you have learned? It is for you to add. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice day ahead. Stay blessed. Have a blissful life. May the Guru's grace be with all.